You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
2Slider has just subscribed. Slappers.
Hey, my face, why? Well, come on, listen. I'm already having enough freaking health issues. Let's not smack my face and bruising to it. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, welcome on in. It's Wednesday. It's midweek. Hi, how are you? We're running late, but Dad had some things to take care of today. I have some jeans coming in. They should be here sometime between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. my time. Needless to say that I was very pissed off with the local offerings because they started at $50 and ranged between the $50 point for a single pair of jeans to $120 for a single pair of jeans. The cheapest ones at $50 a pair were in the local Walmart, which was a bust anyways because they didn't have any in my size. So 2Slider, thank you so much for the 54 months. Slappers, huh? Is that like clappers or the clap? Little drippity drip. Yeah, $150 jeans. I bought 3 pairs. 3 pairs. 3 pairs plus I ordered some like a belt and got some shave cream for it's not actually a cream, it's more like a shave lotion because standard shaving cream really is kind of garbage anyways. I mean, yeah, not $150 jeans, $50 to $120. Jeez. Yeah. I'll just say this. I will not recommend Mark's Work Warehouse as a place to buy jeans. Because what the fuck? That's all I can say. It's just like, what the fuck? That's all I can say. What the actual fuck? Nice jeans are nice. Let's not split denim hairs. No. Listen. When a pair of Levi's, you could get a good pair of Levi's for $35. And now that same pair of Levi's is $90 fucking dollars? That's a problem. And I'm not going fancy. I'm going like classic 501s. I know. I'm aware. But it wasn't that long ago you could get them for $35. Not fucking $90 a pair. $35 a pair. Oh no, I mean, I understand, like, a good denim is denim. I understand that, but man. So I have 2 pairs that'll be showing up, like I said, sometime between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. tonight. A la Amazon. Yeah, same day delivery. I ordered them this morning. They're going to be here sometime. So right now I'm actually wearing sweats because the other jeans died. They died while I was in Walmart. I literally bent over to grab something from a bottom shelf to look at, and I heard the rip. Thankfully, my coat covers my ass. Thank God. So I'm wearing sweats right now because that was my only option when I got home. Let's just say I didn't stay at Walmart very long because it was just like, fuck. By the way, I don't know who here has had a pair of pants publicly blow out, but it ruins the day. I live in a town where there's a lot of Mennonites and a lot of Amish. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, job, we had them designed to blow out. Oh, wait. Men on ice. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Men on ice. Anyway. That issue, that situation has been resolved and working on it. As you can see, I did not have... Listen, my bandwidth is already shot, so I did not have the mental energy to put the frickin' to pull the curtain out and put it up, and and hopefully I can just keep the sound down, and I don't interrupt or interfere with the miss while she's working today. Mennonites have a connection to the Dutch who figures. Yes, they do. The ones here actually have a connection to the Germans, and most of them have actually immigrated from Mexico. That's the Amish. The Amish are actually closer tied to the Dutch than the Mennonites are. So here's the difference. The Amish, they use horse and buggy. They don't use electricity. They don't use modern electronics. They live as we did in the 1800s. Very, very hard lifestyle. They're very, they are an extremely tight-knit community. Whereas the Mennonites do use phones. They do use electricity. They're sort of in between, like they'll use some of the modern stuff because they use it as a tool. So they lean towards a lifestyle religiously and family wise and community wise, much like the Amish do, but they utilize vehicles and tractors and electricity and telephones as a tool. So they're kind of that midpoint, right? Look them up. Oh shit, all packages of the new bed have arrived. Nice. Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, let's have them look it up on the internet. Oh shit. Mennonites are named after a Dutch priest, Menno Simmons. Really? Amish, except for a short period in which they Yeah, Rumspringer is actually the term for the Amish. But yeah, yeah, that's Rumspringer. Those motherfuckers make great furniture. Yes, they do. Have you, by the way, if you ever want a barn built, you call the Amish. God damn, are they good? Woodworking? Craftsmanship? Fuck yeah. You call Amish people. You go and you buy their stuff because it is incredible. It is absolutely top tier. Less food allergies, yes. They can still have some of the stuff like allergic to penicillin, allergic to but a lot of it is the food allergies that most people suffer from in modern society. They do actually they don't have the food allergy issues like we do. They still believe that shit needs to be built for the ages. Yes, they do. So the primary difference between Amish and Mennonites is lifestyle and technology, with the Amish embracing a simpler, more separated life, buggies, no electricity or phones. Most Mennonites integrate more modern convenience cars in mainstream society. They'll both share Anabaptist roots and core beliefs in pacifism and community, with Mennonites varying greatly from very conservative to fully modern. Amish adhere strictly to rules, Ordnung, while Mennonites have more flexibility, with some old order Mennonites resembling the Amish but still using tech in meeting houses. So we have both communities here. We have Amish and we have Mennonite communities here, and they're very prevalent. Again, I live in a very still very agrarian locale, so there's a lot of farming that goes on here. Modern culture dies, the Amish will not see a change. Yeah, exactly. You're 100% right. The thing is, though, is I actually think that the Mennonites will be able to transition back to a very simple, more simplistic lifestyle as well. Whereas modern society, except for those who have farming backgrounds, have been raised to respect and understand nature, have survival training, I think the vast majority will become quite feral. But you're right, the Amish will not see a change at all. Not even close. Oh, hey, you can see my joystick. Nice. The 2-year-old kid that has a cell phone since they were 1 will die. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think of it like that, but yeah, no, it's unfortunately very true. All right. Before we jump into this, I want to just check on my order here. I want to see if it's already. I don't use the app on my phone, so okay, that yeah. I mean, they're still picking the order. Arriving today, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, that's good. Anyway, we're going to be doing some high risk stuff today. And by high risk, I mean mostly just because it's going to require an investment, like in cash, to buy the commodities that we're going to trade. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the SE tools, SE trade tools. There we go. Okay. I want to do ship. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Way if anybody's watching, y'all can see what we're doing. All right, so tip 16, bite the hand that feeds you. Did you know that you can steal and sell cargo hauling mission boxes? But beware, they are marked and only sell for 25% of their value. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I'm good.
Zeus Mark II CL, because that is a ship we are going to be using. Let's do... Alright, let's see what it gives us. Buy 128 SCU of Laranite. Okay. Alright, so that's starting at HDMS Lathan and running to Hurston L1 Green Glade. That's a 200k turnaround. That's not bad. We've got Lathan for Laranite, 128 SU. All right, so I wonder if I drop that down to 120. I would prefer if I can get this in 4 SU boxes. That would be great, because then that'll fit in the ship better. Best circular route. No, okay, oh, that's fine. Okay. All right, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the Lathan to Green Glade Station run for Laranite. We'll see if we can even find that that level of Laranite, but here's hoping. Here's hoping, chat. Those will have a lot of shit to deal with from those who do not respect and work with nature. I mean, see, here's the thing, like, it's no secret that I grew up as a farm kid. I know how to hunt. I know how to fish. I don't actively do those activities, but I am well versed in, you know, in setting traps and snares, and, you know, how to craft out of natural materials in the woods. I can craft a fishing weir, right? Like there's, but I have, and the other thing is though, is I actually have deep wilderness survival training. So like if shit goes sideways, I have friends that are like, yeah, I'm heading to you because you know how to keep people alive. And it's like, yeah, I'll fucking, of course. I grew up in a time before the internet. We learned how to do shit. Okay, before we get into this, I'm going to switch this over to, as much as I'm enjoying Vulcan, the problem I'm having with Vulcan lately is it seems to be crashing the frick. So we're going to go back to DX, DirectX 11, just to see if that fixes the crash desktops, right? You'll be fine. You can get or make the proper equipment. I have a lot of the proper equipment here. Like I have a proper knife grinding stone. You know, I have a good hatchet that is always sharp, right? I've got a splitting axe. I know how to, you know, cut tree and plank, right? So, like I have somewhere, actually it's in the storage unit, I have a 2-person wood saw. It's 1200. It's a 1200 grit stone. As for what type it is, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's a 1200 grit stone. Honestly, you don't really need much more than a 1200 grit. Especially, yeah, it is extremely fine. You can get a really nice, fine finish on your blade, but also incredibly sharp with that. I know people that start with an 800 and work their way up to a 2500, I do believe. Hi, Sleepy. How are you? I hope you're well, man. I'm waiting on jeans to show up. I ordered them because the last pair, the pair that I had left split while I was in Walmart. They got a little breezy this morning when I was in Walmart. Thankfully, I have a coat that's long enough to cover my ass. I'll be better when my stepson, who spends most of his time in front of I will be better off when my stepson, who spends most of his time in front of a computer. Here's the thing, like, I have a stepdaughter, right? My two, like, my two girls and Eliza's, like my stepdaughter, I think they would actually fare out well. They're young and they still have the capacity to learn, and I could teach. What were you doing in Walmart for that? Well, first of all, the jeans were already falling apart. I was looking at buying jeans at $50 a fucking pair. They didn't even have anything. How am I still in fucking... Oh, wait, I'm still in prison? We haven't been in almost 2 days. How am I still here? Like, seriously, bro. This was for us getting shot down over top of a location that we had been sent to pick up a cargo, to pick up legitimate cargo the last time we were on, which was Monday. Why am I getting stutters in DirectX? Oh, hey, okay, well, don't have to.
Ready to take the next step on the road to rehabilitation?
Yeah, road to rehabilitation. Let me the fuck out of here, you clowns. No. Listen, it was Monday. I took a contract to haul cargo from one of the from a location. I was heading to said location to pick up the cargo. And then we got shot down, and I got charged for trespassing. Yeah. I got charged for trespassing. My ship got shot down going to a location that I had a full-on legitimate contract to pick up cargo to haul it back to New Babbage. And Dad got shot down. Doing my goddamn job. So today, we're just hauling cargo. Because F all of that. We're doing some high-risk cargo runs. We're gonna haul some laranite. That's nice. Damn, dude. Yeah, we're gonna haul some laranite here. If I can, why is this stuttering so terribly? I mean, the stutter is bad right now. You can always tell when you're on a North American server, too. You know how you can tell? Because assholes do shit like that. Do you know a good brand of cast iron pan? Any cast iron pan is a good cast iron pan. Putting furniture in the way to block the AI. Well, I don't have a choice. We're just gonna claim it. No, cast iron is cast iron. There really is no difference. If it is cast iron, it is cast iron. Never get, I'll be honest, never get cast iron with coating, ever. Season that motherfucker yourself. Anybody who's got an oven and can get their oven to a heat of 425 and has, you know, like a good low smoke vegetable oil can season their own pans. They don't need to pay extra for pre-seasoned. Yeah, exactly. Cast iron is like vinegar. Doesn't matter the brand. It's the same stuff. Exactly. Next question to figure out how to season pan. You need a low smoke oil. When you get the pan, you give it a rinse and a wipe out. You put it on the stove, you heat it on high, you put the oil in. You let you just swirl the oil around. Take it off the heat. While that is happening, while you're doing that, make sure your oven is heated to 425. Yep, and that's the thing, right? That part is easy. It's more about ventilation. Yeah. Here's the thing. Cast iron actually gives you a better overall cook. It's better overall, especially if you're cooking meat. 400, that is in Celsius, 425 degrees Celsius. No, wait. No. Wait. 425, shit. I'm doing that one wrong, sorry. Pretty sure I'm doing that one wrong. Celsius. 220 Celsius. 220 Celsius. 425 Fahrenheit is 220 Celsius. 220 Celsius. I tried two times with cast iron and ruined both. The food was not magically. How do you Okay, I have to ask, how does a person ruin cast iron? Rule number 1, never wash it with soap. You never wash that motherfucker. If you need to clean it, you put a little bit of water in it, you put it on the burner, you let it boil off whatever stuff, wipe it out, and then just reapply like a vegetable oil to it while it's hot. Beat it into a plow, I guess. By ruin, I mean, I didn't use it for a month and they both checked out of the... Oh. Did you have water sitting in it? That's another no-no that I think a lot of people do. Is there are a lot of people who will just like sit there and put water in it, and it's like, bro, you can't. Yeah, because it's iron, right? It's gonna rust. Yeah, that's the thing. Cast iron has to be maintained. I think that's the one thing that most people honestly do end up forgetting, is that cast iron does require regular maintenance. You should never use a soap on it to wash it. You put a little bit of water, you boil it, right, and then you just wipe it out and reapply a skim of oil. Replacing shit that I have but not maintain with shit that demands I clean and look after it. Oh, wait, what? Steel? Oh my God, yeah! Don't ever use steel wool. Oh, steel wool is one of the worst things you could ever do. Like, unless you are restoring a cast iron pan. And the thing is, though, is at that point, if you do that, you have to then, like with cast iron, if you use steel wool to finish it up,
Hello.
how did it?
Hi.
That's what people forget. No steel wool, but they have giant steel chain armor type stuff. Better to clean right up. Yeah.
Hey.
Like it's like chainmail. A cast iron. The thing is, though, is ultimately cast iron. Cast iron gives you a. It is a phenomenal way to do something like you want to cook a steak. Cast iron is such a great way to do it. Yeah, clean right away. Wipe. Yeah, wipe out. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need a terminal. Actually, you know what? Let's pick up. Okay, let's grab our stuff here. Pan pizza for the dude, pan pizza is incredible. No, not gonna lie, pan pizza is fucking OP. Okay, there we go. I would very much thank you. Where's your pharmacy? There's the pharmacy. I'm like, I need your pharmacy terminal, please. Thank you. Wait, why is it? Okay, what is happening here, dude? Wowza. Okay, we're gonna grab. Wait. Hold on. No. I want it in my backpack. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna. 5 minus 1. Okay, so yes, I have 2 pairs of jeans showing up today, sometime between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. And the 3rd pair shows up on Friday, for whatever reason. Not really sure why that was. Why 2 pairs are showing up today and one out of the 3 pairs I ordered show up on Friday. Doesn't make any sense, but here we are. Okay. Boom, done. I never did try ceramic. Yeah, ceramic is really good. Yeah, ceramic's actually a good one. Paramed. Let's buy some of you. Okay, yep. Can't hurt to have some. From the Opio, Roxafen, Detox. That's if you are suffering corticopen. There we go. Let's grab some of that. Okay. No, I wish I could buy food like this. That would be fantastic. Walk up to a terminal like that and purchase the food. Okay, is everything in my backpack? Yes, perfect. All right, let's... Why am I not getting the fucking tooltips? You know what? Med pen. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I want 2 med pens on me. We'll throw a decon pen. I'm pretty sure that's decon. That's cortico. Okay. And a decon. Decon. Okay. Nice. Non-toxic. Yeah. I run ceramics and cast iron, covers the spectrum. Non-toxic. Yeah. Well, that's actually kind of a big deal, isn't it? Like, so somebody intentionally is trying to block all the AI. So that's what I mean. You can always tell you're on a North American server when you see shit like that. Because assholes got to be assholes, right? The ceramics can't go super high. No, with ceramics, no. No, if you need super high heat or you need something that's oven like really good in the oven, that's when you use your cast iron. Honestly, that's one of the great things about cast is they're great in the oven, right? Or yeah. I rarely cook with high heat anyway. Yeah. Okay, there's the ship. Before we leave, we're checking to see if my pants still. Your pants.
Oh my.
Stretchy. Oh my god. My pants are still high heat. Fucking love that. Well, I'm glad that your pants are high heat. That's great. All right, so we're gonna do some laranite. I'm gonna drop off. We're gonna drop that off. Paramed, put that in there. We'll throw that in there. What is that the? We want to split. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna put the rest of that in there. Okay, done. I don't have any food yet, but that's fine. All right, so we're off to HDMS Lathan. Whoa. Where's, no, hold on. Before we go anywhere, where the fuck is my jump drive? Because if we've got anything that needs to go... Nope, okay. Because we had this happen last time. Where the fuck did my jump drive go? Chat, how does this happen? I swapped out the quantum drive and it took out my jump drive. Oh my god. Spice Stone or Rockstar prepares for the Robloxification of GTA 6 by launching an official mods marketplace with one bundle. Yep. Fucking knew that was gonna happen, unfortunately. Hi Stoner, how are you doing? Okay. Isn't that good? So you can have a community thing? Spend their shark. See, the thing is, though, is like... I guess I don't fall into that category where... Because I don't rely on shark bucks for anything, right? Random question, how do you use your sharpening stone? Oiled. The one that I have, you can use a what they refer to as a whetstone oil, or you can just wet it. I don't roleplay, nor will I. Well, the thing is, ultimately, roleplay usually requires private servers anyway. You're not RPing on just GTA Online. I don't know anybody that does role play on GTA Online. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to New Babbage before we go anywhere else. Because apparently we have a quantum drive, but we don't have a fucking jump drive. So I'm gonna check to see if my jump drive is somehow in storage. It won't be in storage there. We're gonna have to go to Microtech first. Actually, you know what? No. Where's HCMS Lathan? We're just gonna do this. F it. Yep. All right, so we're gonna go to Lathan. If you provide me incentive to hunt people as a real cop and ruin role players' day, now we're cooking. I mean, the thing is, though, is like, again, generally role play is the domain of private servers. And I don't like, oh man, Roblox vacation though? Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. And I do a like a roughly a 15-degree angle. Never had kids, not that I know of. Pretty sure you'd know by this time in your life, sir. Yeah, about 25 to the stone. Yeah. I mean, I would think that you would by this point in your life, but hi, sister. I'd imagine you should.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. Let's try not to smack into the ground here. I request benefits for the month of January since I only start working at the end of January and I was going to sit without money for this month. Normally you have to apply for work while I got an exemption. Oh, that's nice. I try for 15 to the stone with my knives. I mean, I try for 15. Usually ends up being somewhere between 20 and 25. Now there is a cheat. There are these little they're basically a shim that you can place on the flat edge, the flat part of the blade, that allow you to hold it perfectly. You're not really though. You're just waiting for your job to start. That's not being lazy. At least I don't think of it as being lazy because you do have a job. You're just waiting for your start date. That's okay. Let's see. Of course, we got all these fucking bozos just sitting.
Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Front.
Okay, so we're just gonna throw her down right there.
Engines are off.
Okay, let's see. That's why I requested the exemption. Well, and that's exactly it. Like, you already have the job. You're just waiting for your start date, right? So Okay, so we're at HDMS Lathan. Sorry, not Latham. Close that up for now because I don't need nor want anybody to, you know, freaking. All right, I'm going to raise yell. Oh. Okay, all right, so the freight elevator is clear. Good. Holy crap. Is Can I close this? Because this is dumb. Nope. Apparently I can't. Wow. This is something they need to fix, by the way. That is stupid. They were pretty quick with okaying it. That's good. I'm glad to hear that they were quick about it, too. Golden Madman, Heart of the Woods. Okay, well. Y'all got anything else in here? Ah, spicy salmon. God damn it. No. I'm not taking the spicy salmon. You know why? Because salmon in real life makes me fucking, like, dangerous for me. I'd rather not, you know, have something that makes me want to die. So I'm one of those people that we're going to RP the shit out of that. Salmon can kill me, so I'm choosing not to eat it in the game because I don't want to die. I'll take that. Okay. I would very much like to buy Laranite. Select location. Okay, I want it in cargo size 4 SU units. Okay. 2. All right, we're gonna buy 20 units. Okay. All right, let's see how we do here. And before we go, we're gonna see if we can find something else to loot. Call me confused. She tried explaining it. All right, so we're gonna see if we can do a little extra looty loot here, okay? Just you know, do our level best. To look for the things that we can take. If it's not nailed down, I want to take it with me. Well, that's the idea. Thank you everybody for coming in. Thanks for being here. I appreciate the hell out of it. Not look like there's anything in here. Okay. Oh, we go. Giggity-goo. We're gonna go and again, we're gonna go find a little bit more looty loots. Yeah, what? Two stuff. No, that is ship. Okay, go this way. Hope. The Dutch officials dealing with that shit are not fast generally. That is why I'm oh. They're probably quick because it's just a matter of time before sister is working. That's why. She's already got the job. She's just got to wait for a start date. So probably quick because, you know, why not? What are some of these governments going to do when AI takes over a lot of these positions? Because everything's going to be automated and they don't need human workers. What then? Because yeah, you already talked to them on the phone. Well, and there's that too, right? Like sometimes a phone call goes a long way with stuff like that too, right? Okay, what? Hell, jumping limes? Grows on a cactus in the deserts of Yar, Centauri 2, local variant that developed naturally after terraformation was complete. Well, we're gonna grab that. Okay. Like, give me the loot container, bro. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Beacon undersuit purple. You know what? Why not? Sure. We'll grab the purple undersuit too. We're just going to take all the loot. It'd be stupid to not grant that. I see our officials saying that the rules require you to job hunt. Well, I mean, that's fair, but what happens when there are no jobs to hunt for because they've been taken over from automation? That is actually the question that needs to be solved right. That is what needs to be solved now. Because it's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. Because it's happening. Like, there are McDonald's restaurants here trial running using robotics to run things like deep fryers and like, the thing is though, is AI is not going to create new jobs. A lot of these systems are going to be self-sustaining. Underemployment, not unemployment. Well, I think both are kind of in the same vein. Unemployment and underemployment are going to be the same. Which honestly, they're unemployed too, so I mean they should be in that stat. Like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory story? No. Think everything is robotics and fully automated, and the systems are designed to self-repair, which means they don't require a human operator at all. Underemployed people not seeking work are not counted in the unemployment stats. Jesus. Yeah, you're right. Let that sink in for a moment. That's crazy, actually. That's the kicker. Yeah. They're gonna, it's gonna completely show that, oh, you know, unemployment is dropping. Even though unemployment is not dropping, it's just there will not be jobs for these people at all. So how do you employ them? Like I said, places like fast food restaurants are looking to robotics to remove kitchen staff. Where I live, the unemployment stats only count people not looking. Oh, people looking, not the people who are not looking. So the stay-at-home mom will not be in that stat, right? Job isn't safe, keep looking. Yeah, again, I take the evil side of for the sake of the convo. No, I understand that. And it's not necessarily, it's not evil. It's just, this is the reality that we live in. And I don't think of it as an evil, as you taking an evil side. All right, so we've got our Laranite. We're gonna load this in. I could use the tractor beam, but I'm just trying to. So we're doing some kind of slightly sketchy cargo haul. Well, it's not sketchy. It's just high risk because if I get shot down with this is 300K of cargo that I have on my ship. That quite possibly might not make it to its destination because somebody fucking jumps me. This is kind of where I do wish I had something like a raft, but this actually I think is the better ship for it because shields and weapons, this ship is a little more maneuverable. It doesn't have the cargo space, but yep, there we go. Okay. No, it is absolutely a skill. That's the thing. Sometimes this is how you drive good conversation, though. The thing is, though, is, you know, the stupid part, some of these robots, they're building them to replace the trades. So I would say if you are a tradesperson, you've probably got 10 years tops before you're replaced with a fucking robot. I give it 10, maybe 15 years. Maybe 15 years. But even trades are going to be replaced. You can't tell me some rich fucking construction mogul isn't already looking at it. Tesla robots will get into wiring soon enough. And that's the thing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Right? It's freaking nuts. They're already physically able to move better than most humans can. Let that sink in for a second. Drill 2x4, feed wire, let human do box. Yeah. And anybody who doesn't think that's going to happen, I wish you luck in the future. That's all I can say. Because that's exactly the kind of stuff that companies are currently looking to do. They want to replace the human element. Because here's the thing about these robots. They don't require, there's no unions. They don't require payment. They work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They don't need maternity leave. They don't need sick leave. They don't need vacation time. They don't need 401ks. They don't need stock options. None of it. That detective is the right question. Yeah. They will need maintenance and repair. They're already working on building them, so they repair each other. Think about that. Self-charging, self-battery swapping. They're working on systems, so they repair each other. Already on it. They are looking to remove the human component completely. We are removed from the loop fully. That's the crazy part. Excuse me, sir. No, get the... All right, we're going to put you down there. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, I know. I thought the same thing. I'm like, yep, it's fucking over, man. It's over, man. There we go. Okay. As soon as I saw that robot swap its own battery out, I was like, oh well, we're fucking cooked. Unless some kind of horrid cataclysmic, right? Like, you can't tell me, and here's the thing. You already know that there is going to be someone somewhere, some corporation, some corpo, has no issue with removing their entire human freaking workforce and replacing them with machines that don't require any kind of pay. They don't need to eat. They don't need to sleep. They don't need anything like how in the, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't know how the hell that just happened, but it did. You know, they none of it. They don't need any of that stuff. I mean, it's in here. Not quite how I would have liked it, but okay, so we're gonna go to Green Glade Station with the Laranite. Gonna see how much we can pick up for this. You know what? Next time we're gonna do this in 2 SU containers, because Jesus, that was a pain in the ass. But seeing it in real time with a dancing robot army in formation felt very different. That's some Battlefield Animatrix march forward shit. No, I wouldn't have been able to get these in. This is actually under the 128 SU of cargo that I can carry. The problem that I'm having is that I should have actually gone with 2 SU containers.
Engines are on.
All right.
Takeoff complete.
Full burn. Get the hell out of Dodge. Now, I should be able to Alt-L. All right, here's the thing. Apparently, we're getting night vision for our ships. They had 3 people for QA. Everyone else was gone. Well, and that's the thing. We're like, I'm waiting on pants to be delivered. That's what we're waiting on. I'm waiting on pants to be delivered. I can't stop paying it. Nice. I can stop paying. Yeah, I need. Yeah. So 4.6 is going to come with some major changes to ship HUD. All right, let's get this spooled up, and I want Green Glade Station. Okay, that's pretty close. All right, here we go. High risk. Well, higher risk, that's for damn sure. Because now we're straight up hauling cargo.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Now we're just straight up hauling cargo. Where is Dodge and why is it so bad? It's that's right, it's Merkin made. Green Glade Station. Probably stalled on the side of the road in a shady area. Hashtag Dodge. Hashtag every vehicle on the road.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Hey, Casper. Casper literally came in swinging and got the eggplant themselves. I mean, you know, hey,
Is now on.
different strokes for different folks, right? I've never had a breakdown in my life. I've had every single vehicle I've had, and I've owned Hondas, I've owned Dodges, I've owned Fords, Chevrolet, every single one has broken down at least once. Every single vehicle. All of them. There isn't a single one that has been kept free. Had to go to Cuba to get a replacement part once. Wait, what? What did you need a replacement part for? Never heard of going to Cuba to get a replacement part before. That's crazy. Al Bundy's Dodge. Oh my God. First time I tried to buy a car, it exploded on the way home on the phone. Holy, what car was it, Tech? What the fuck, bro? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. There's a hangar request. Okay, we got it. Okay, we might make some money off of this, chat. We might actually make some money off of this. Cost us 336,000.
Landing gear deployed.
We're doing some higher risk stuff. Like, here's the thing. This isn't just, you know, your average cargo run. This is we're fronting the bill. We're footing the bill to load our cargo. And get it into the hold.
Engines are off.
Fuel pump died. Had to go to Cuba for a replacement. That's crazy. Stop filling your cars with sugar. Fuel pump. Okay, stop filling your cars with sugar. The tech said he was sorry when it was installed. Al said it was the best it ever sounded. I don't even remember what kind of car. It was advertised as a $1,500 sound system that came with a free car. Gave the dude $500 and an Xbox for it. That was your warning. Wait, isn't E83 technically corn sugar? Kinda, I think. Possibly, maybe. Yes, I'm sure you meant you had an ethanol car. Got me clever. That's how I got my sim chair. Married with Children was about the same time as the Partridge Family and the former owner. The former is the opposite of the latter. $100 sim chair with a butt kicker. Yeah, you got... Yeah. Fucking bastard. I was so mad about that when you told me. I'm like, man, you literally fell into that kind of a deal. You son of a bitch. Okay, well, yeah, processing. Processing, there we go. Okay. All right. Y'all get the fuel going. Okay, I want out. See, I didn't know that. I never paid that much attention to Married with Children, or the Partridge Family for that matter. I didn't give a rat's ass about either. Let me be honest. I'm being honest. I mean, whoa. No. I've got to put this down. Hold on. Oh my God, please. Just wait. Fuck. We've got to move the ship. Because if I leave the ship like this, it's going to be a bad time. We cannot leave the ship like this. We're going to have to, okay. Hold on. And while we're here, yeah, okay. New joystick just got delivered. Ooh, wee. Sleepy. Vernas.
Engines.
Gotta put the ship down. And by that I mean I've got to put it into the hangar.
Landing complete.
Second car I tried to buy like a month later made it home. It was also a $500 beater, but someone slashed all the tires on it. A bunch of other cars, since it had stupid aftermarket rims. The tires are gonna be like 4K to 5K, so I just sold it. Dude, you should have just sold the fucking aftermarket rims. It was probably more than the entire car. Okay, Tech Noir, you've had shit luck buying beaters. Don't buy beaters. That's all I can recommend. Do not buy the beaters. The beaters are bad, and okay, shit's going down. Okay, so we're gonna put the ship away. Put the cargo in it.
Welcome.
I've had ass luck with cars until my Pajero. Dude, by the way, the Pajero, The pictures you posted in the Discord, that is a nice looking set of wheels. Had a birthday hat. 3 guys jumped on me for it. Happy birthday, bitch. Go figure, 90s Japanese cars built like a tank. I mean, right? Of course the 90s Japanese, you know, car is built like a fucking tank. Of course it is. It's called quality. You don't get that from a North American built vehicle. It's fast as fuck. Listen, they can build them fast as fuck, but quality is definitely not part of the strategy there. Just fire them out the door as fast as humanly possible at the top dollar and worry about the problems with them after. Oh, and never blame the engineers. Because, you know, or always blame the engineers. And not because stockholders are whiny fucks. Sound like such a dick. All right, we need. Nope. No, the Kasaba is not going to do us any. Oh, that dude is leaning through, bro. Some weird shit happening here right now. I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't really know how to handle some of that. That's just weird. Okay, the Canyonero. Oh my god. It's the car that Homer built. Okay, Zeus MK II CL. There we go. Yep, loading. Let it load. Let's let it load the ship in. Okay. Laranite. Okay, sell. Okay, that's almost 200. That's almost 200K. Fuck yeah, let's go. Yes, cargo auto load. Yes, please, just processing order. I will pay 2,000 credits for them to load it, offload it. Items pending transfer. 3 minutes. Okay, fair. Fuck yeah, let's go. We made money. And we didn't get shot at. We wanted tanks back then. Stealing SUVs. The truck exemption was new. All right, there we go. So the ship is currently going to be out of commission while we're here. We're in the Galleria. Hold on. I need, or rather, let's do this. Jump module, right? Yeah. Not the quantum drive. It's jump module. Zeus jump module. The jump module can be bought at the gateways like Stanton Pyro Gateway. Players are reported finding them at Platinum Bay. Sometimes equipping and re-equipping the drive in the vehicle loadout manager, or you may need to buy a new module if it's lost. Yeah, mine was probably lost due to a bug. Fuck. Okay. That's great. Fuck. Alright, I think we'll do this Laranite run a couple of times because that's 200K. Let's go and find ourselves some, where's the food court? Food court. Food court. Those are weapons. Nope. Yeah, yet. Yeah, exactly. Yet. What do you mean yet? There's a food court. What? I haven't blown up yet. I haven't been shot yet. We haven't been mugged by another player yet. Doesn't mean it can't happen. It just hasn't happened yet. Enjoy your milkshake, Tech. You know, while we're here, we're going to pick up some ramen, okay? Dad needs noodles. No, I understand it's a yet. I get it. There's burritos. There's hot dog. I don't want the hot dogs, man. Cave into your craving. No. Burrito bar. I mean, maybe burritos. What kind of what kind of burritos you got? Dak Galbi chicken. I mean, okay. Chili beer. One.
I'll get that sorted for you.
2, 3,
Nice one.
and 4. Okay, we got 4. Dad picked up burritos. Yeah. Heat lamp burritos. Ferret wrap burritos. Shh, listen. You know what? I don't need that kind of negativity surrounding my food choices right now, okay? But you back off about my food choice. Organ meat burritos.
Oh, hell no!
Shame.
That's right.
Shame.
Freaking shame.
Shame.
Shame on you. How dare you? How dare you, how dare you come after me for my organ meat burritos? You leave, I mean, that pizza's looking pretty damn good. So are those rolls. Damn. Hey, listen. Don't make fun of the hungry person. Hey. Don't knock haggis until you've had it. I'm speaking as someone who's had haggis. 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 I've had haggis. Now, it's an acquired taste. It is an acquired taste. 1, 2. We're doing a little shopping, chat.
Let me get that for you.
I mean, that's fair. Okay. All right. Got some of them. Oh, she's just sitting there. Okay. We're gonna go and get our nudes. Okay. One. We're just grabbing everything in 4s here right now. Stop staring at me. Okay. I'm paying for this. Just stop staring at me. Listen, Linda. I swear to God.
Done and done.
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been doing?
I mean, that's fair. I feel like my Scottish heritage is being made fun of right now. All right, let's do this. Yeah, okay, and done. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. Great. Okay. Our ship should be unloaded by now.
Program.
Shook Tien, thank you so much for throwing down that follow. Appreciate it. All right. Little risk, a lot of reward. And yeah, again, we didn't get shot this time. Doesn't mean it can't happen. It just didn't happen this time. I'll take that as a win. Yet, exactly. Yet, we haven't been shot at yet. 200K off a cargo run. We weren't shot yet. And we didn't crash yet. Hold on. Actually, wait. Let's go back to Galleria for a second. I want to see what we've got here that maybe I can take elsewhere. Because I don't want to just run out here with that load of laranite and not leave here with something. I want to see if maybe they've got something that I can pick up and take elsewhere. Okay, let's go to the Zeus. Thank you. All right. We've got waste, scrap, agressium. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's... Okay, let's see. Interesting. So it seems that laranite is it, huh? Or laranite or stims. Let me just hold on. I'm going to... Okay. Leader... The leaderboard? The fuck? Best buyer for agressium. Let's do 100 SQ. Okay. Faint Glen Station, huh? Okay, so if we buy it here, actually, we've got to go back to New Babbage. I can buy the agressium here. All right, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll take it back to New Babbage because I've got to go back to New Babbage anyways because we got to find out what the hell happened to my freaking jump drive. My jump modules disappeared. Larry, right? Larry? Larry Knight? You want Larry? You do realize I can't fit my ass into that goddamn freaking Brunicorn costume anymore, right? I can't fit my ass into that freaking costume anymore. There. By chance, did you switch out your warp drive? So here's the funny thing. I did. That was when patch 4.5 went live. And the jump drive was there. I know because we did a run through Pyro, then to Nyx. I did the tour. Yeah, I know about the bug. But here's the thing. So Healers United, hello, welcome. No, what happened was I got shot down doing a cargo run, doing one of the runs for Redbird. I was on my way to pick up the cargo, got shot down by the place that I was supposed to be picking up the cargo. That was fun. Ended up in prison, but my ship no longer has a drop module. What, do you not own a ship? Are you not capable of getting your own ass off a Tressler? Are you telling me you're waiting for me to pick you up on Port Tressler? Yeah, very odd. I'm too pretty. Don't give me the I'm too pretty bullshit. I swear by my pretty floral bonnet, I will end you. You're the man they call Jane, okay? I'm Malcolm Reynolds. This is how this works. All right, are they loading it? Cargo transfer, 3 minutes. Okay, we got 3 minutes to wait. By the way, yes, I'm willing to pay. I am lazy. I am willing to pay for them to load my cargo. This guy looks like he just came out of a freaking episode of Power Rangers with that helmet. Not sure how I feel about this. Are you one of Rita Repulsa's monsters? Because you kind of look it. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch my legs. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'm gonna refresh my water bottle while I'm grabbing a short break. All of you get up, stretch your legs. I'll meet you back here in a few moments. Okay, chat, I have returned. Myself a little snack. I used the bathroom. I washed my hands. I had the snack first, used the bathroom, and then washed my hands. In that order. And I refilled my water. Hi. All right, ship should be loaded. Yes, I'm lazy and I paid the extra to load my ship. Oop, there we go. Okay, here's hoping. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go from here to New Babbage. We're at what the excuse me. Rich man space trucker. I mean, yeah, I had me an apple. That was my snack. I had a handful of trail mix and an apple. Because that is within the dietary restrictions. I don't have to worry about cholesterol from eating a goddamn apple or a handful. We're gonna... I don't know what happened there. Oh my god. We're gonna store that. Holy crap. That was a nightmare. I don't know what happened. Hopefully. That was freaking weird. I'm like, bruh. Thank God the ship wasn't destroyed. Thank God. Please visit us again. Yet, hey, just. Okay, listen, stop it. Stop it already. I love that. Yet. Forgot what ship was his. No, that was my ship. It was upside down. That was not on me. That was 100% not on Dad. That was that was a game feature. Trait game featured us. It's fucking. Oh, the sim drive your own. This is my ship. See, that is my ship. I own this ship, the Zeus Mark II. This is my ship. Bought and paid for. Mine. Y'all good now? We get. Okay, let's check to see if they loaded the ship. I swear to God, if I paid the extra and the ship's not loaded, I'm gonna be real mad about it. Oh, that looks holy shit. Yeah, that looks loaded. Oh my. Yep, ship's loaded. Don't use hotel valets, it will break your ship. Yeah, that's pretty much what that just happened there. Yeah, ship's loaded. Nope. Not the escape pods. Nope. It is ladder. I would like to enter my ship, please. I want it in my ship. Okay, let's. Let's. You know what? That's clean. Heck yeah. All right. Let's go. Okay. First and foremost, we're going to do this, and I'm going to put that, and that into there. Thank you. Okay. The middle one. Actually, I'm going to grab that. Thank you. Okay, yeah, and that one is where we're going to store all my goddamn food. Right. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, so we're going to head back to New Babbage. We're going to see if maybe I have a jump module sitting in storage. Be weird, but, you know, I digress.
Welcome to Common Space Industries. Enjoy your clear to launch. Landing gear raised.
All right, New Babbage, please. New Babbage. All right.
Collision alert. Front.
Don't you collision alert me.
Shields on. Thank you, and please visit again.
All right. Let's try to do this as clean as possible. Now, it would be nice if I had a larger ship for cargo, but we're doing small ships anyway, so we're doing a little bit of, you know, small ship space trucking. Already, what do you mean already jinxed? Okay, explain to me how. Jinxed how? Love an explanation. How are we jinxed? Because I said yet? Is it because we said yet? Let's hope it will go well. I'm a realist, okay? I understand that shit goes sideways real fast in this. It is what it is. You know, it's like, oh, shit. Hey, I wasn't expecting to get shot down doing a legal contract. Could have happened to anybody. Literally could have happened to anybody. Sorry, I'm using one of those picks to get a piece of apple that's stuck. Actually, I'm used to seeing this happen pretty frequently to a lot of people, including Avenger 1 and Loken, amongst others. Listen, you piss off with that.
Wabby wobble.
No. How dare you? How dare you insult me in such a manner? Okay, well, while we're waiting on that. Sir, I swear to God. Okay, I want to see how my... Supposed to be here between... I mean, it's already shipped. Okay, there you go. Nice.
Nutslife says, look at me.
The fuck you say? I am the captain. This is my ship. That is definitely not a Zeus. This makes no sense, by the way. All right, so we're gonna go to New Babbage, Blue Cabbage.
Nutslife is trying to distract you.
I am the Admiral. No, you are not the Admiral. Nutslife, did you not just recently pick this up for yourself?
Nutslife wants to listen to some ASMR for 10 seconds.
There's your ASMR. Do not know what to do. Do the tutorials. Honestly, do the tutorial. Just be thankful. When I started playing this, there was no tutorial. It did not exist. You guys, if you're just starting, have a freaking tutorial. Where can I find them? When you first load into the game and you do your character creation, when you choose the server that you're playing on, it will give you the option to do the tutorial or skip it. Well, then now you're SOL. Okay, easiest thing to do if you're looking... Well, I mean, honestly, you can see what I've been doing. One of the easiest ways to do things, if you're looking for something to do or try to figure it out, the first thing I would recommend, take your ship. So, where did you start? Like, what was the your starting location? Please tell me it was at least in Stanton, because then I can help you. If you're starting anywhere else other than Stanton, I have no idea. You're on your own. New Babbage? Okay. That makes it nice and easy. The first thing that I would do if I were you is head to the spaceport, go to your hangar, and pull out your ship. and just sort of get used to like, and just take it for a flight. Now you've got experience now, Nuts Life. I know that you have experience with Microsoft Flight Simulator and DCS World. So getting used to how these ships handle and how these ships fly shouldn't be too complicated. Think of it as like trying to fly a helicopter. Flying most of these ships is actually somewhat similar to flying the Apache. Because unlike your standard like aircraft, these have the capacity to hover and like strafe left and right. Okay, we're home. This is a good thing. All right, let's get into menu here, landing, right? Yep, processing and processing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you've got up and down without forward momentum and left and right without forward. So you can strafe left and right or yaw left and right. So you can fly it like a standard aircraft or you can fly it like a helo. Most ships have the capacity for both, but that would be my recommendation. The easiest way to get into it is get into your ship, your starter ship, and just learn how to fly. Yep, basically a helo. Yes. And learn how your ship handles. Learn how to fly first. Take it from there. It works with flight equipment or with keyboard and mouse. Figure out which one works best for you. That would 100% be my recommendation for getting into this. Rather than working on like, I know, see, and that was the thing for me. I didn't really know myself when you guys know when I started this 4 years ago into Star Citizen, I didn't really know much about it. Outside of the little bit that I'd messed around with during Free Fly. And it was one of those I figured out I had to learn how to fly first before I started looking for what kind of contracts I was going to do. The learning to fly the ship is definitely by far the most important thing. I'm going to throw the Zeus away. Okay, Zeus goes away. We'll take care of the cargo momentarily here. But first, we're going to take care of... I'm going to see if we can find my my jump module so I can use the frickin' gates. Jesus, what a wolf... Okay, whoa. What a wolf's head, dude. Why did you trip them with the bar stool? Fight. Jesus. Wolf's head, what the hell? I didn't realize we were having a tavern brawl here. Apologies for the behavior of chat. Okay, vehicles. Right? Ship. I would like my Zeus, thank you. Okay. Systems. Yes. Avionics. Nope. Vehicle weapons. Nope. Propulsion. Jump module. Empty. Fuck. Well, looks. Decasper started it. I wanted to retaliate and missed. Listen, you know, Wolf said, I'm sorry that you ate. Apologize to Wolf. God damn it. It's like a girl anyway, even with the bar stool. Holy shit. Damn, called out. Y'all are getting a little savage. It's like a girl even with a bar stool. Wow. Thou shalt eateth a satchel of Richards. You are. At least I know how to hit someone. Okay. Okay. Listen, dial it back. If somebody comes in here, they're going to think that this is a full-on brawl. Nobody's got a sense of humor anymore. I get spicy. Yeah, so listen, by the way, not safe. Can you dial your spicy from an 11 to about a 7? Please? Okay, we're going to the comments. Oh, shit. Wait for me, thank you. What's this clown ass? Nine most lowering possible. How about an 8? Best deal. Take it or leave it. Nothing to be sorry for. Yeah, exactly. Nothing to be sorry for. Sometimes, listen, everybody gets a little spicy around here from time to time. Okay, it's all right. Take the 9 early. All right, fine. It's better than 11. Actually, the one thing I've come to realize is, while I do have to be somewhat cautious as a creator, and I have to be careful of what's being said in my chat, because Twitch terms of service. I do appreciate that for the most part, this within this community, most people have a pretty good understanding of A, sarcasm, and B, humor. So, you know, there's that. So insane and in a bad temper. Oh, great. Awesome. Seems like a great mix. Fantastic. That is an interesting combo. Yes, it is. Nothing wrong with being a little spicy. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I just had a lozenge. And that just released all of the pressure in my skull. Thank God. Downside is, though, when I have lozenges like that, I don't suck on them. It's unpleasant for me. You know, I just I tend to end up crunching them. Probably isn't great for my teeth. I'm glad that these things are sugar free though. Fuck. Oh my God. A little bit of menthol. Feels much better. Helps with the sinus. Helps my sinuses open up. Okay, so here we go. Commodity shop location. We're going to go with Zeus. Thank you. That really wasn't nearly worth as much as I was hoping for. I mean, it was still money, but this one wasn't really as lucrative. Yeah, that really wasn't lucrative. Okay.
Serious?
Best part is when insult is part of work language and not abused. I mean, so that's the thing. There have been a couple of times where, like, when I got my start in into IT specifically, insult was part of the work language with the people that I initially started with, right? I'm not sure what happened there. And it was just one of those that just seemed to happen, like just naturally evolve. And nobody got butthurt about it, right? Like, we knew that it was purely jokes. We didn't take it serious. Here's the thing though, is ultimately at the end of the day, a lot of what I might have been able to get away with in a workplace, language-wise, with my coworkers, with joking and like the jokes and everything else, and just some of the, you know, flinging insults at each other kind of thing, I would be immediately dismissed from any position right now. Like, absolutely. Even the mere mention, HR would have me up and I'd be fucked. And but that comes down to, because, like, Avenger, do we have anything for Zeus? Not here, damn it. It's unfortunate, right? Because it used to be like you could kind of play a little bit with your coworkers. That's not that people, I guess, tolerant. Yeah, I suppose it's. Okay, do we have? That's it? That's, I'm not paying you guys for freaking, okay, propulsion maybe? Elster. Okay, alright, hold on. Hold on. Alright, what is this? Size 2, type C, civilian. Size 1, grade C, civilian. Size 3, grade C. So I think it's the Excelsior. Okay, I'm gonna buy this. In the same vein. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, ship. Okay, here it is. It's on its way. And there we go. Jeans are on their way. Giggity. At least 2 out of the 3 pairs of jeans are on their way. Third pair won't be here until Friday, unfortunately, but I don't know why. I don't know why I gave the option for 2 of them to literally be here today when I ordered them this morning. Okay, I'm putting these on because my knuckles kind of hurt a little bit, so. Compression gloves on. Yay, that means I won't have to be embarrassed when I go outside. I also won't have to just wear sweats. I'm one of those people. I can't just wear sweats. Drives me nuts. There is more to life than just sweatpants, okay? I can't. I have to be able to wear jeans sometimes. And here's the thing. I know a lot of people that are quite comfortable to wear sweats all the time. And that's great. That is awesome. And, you know, but I'm unfortunately not one of those people. Third needs to be received in the warehouse before they can pick it for you. Yeah. The thing is, we have a local warehouse. It's like a 30-minute drive for me. Okay, so we've beveraged up. Why is my scroll wheel not work for... What the F? That concerns me. Only had 2 and the third is shipped from another location. I mean, that's possible too. All right, so got that. Expected today. Yep, they are expected today, sometime between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. my time. So at least 2 out of the 3. So I'll have something for tomorrow at least. So that's good. All right, chat. So now I can get my pudgy ass into some pants. Oh man, it is. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that like I have all of these concerns, like health concerns, that normally are, you know, for larger people. All right, you got to go to bed. All right, Nuts Life. Cheers, man. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Enjoy your sleep. I hope tomorrow's a good day for you. So come on. By the way, I should find a way to be able to do a visit from Larry. Unfortunately, I can't fit into the onesie anymore. Dad can't fit into the onesie anymore. It's not happening. I don't fit in the onesie. Well, I mean, and that's the thing. If you've got somebody that bothers you while you're at work, you don't have to deal with them. That is definitely going to be a good day. He's moved to a different machine, even better. Even better. That's phenomenal. All right, chat. So, do this. Go to my medium hangar. Hey, by the way, we've also been live for over 2 hours, and the game client hasn't crashed. Start with 30 minutes, more a day for 2 hours a week extra. I mean, hey, if you can get a little extra time, there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. Okay, before we bring the ship up, let's go here. We're going to put the freaking module back into it. Come on. Okay. Zeus. Propulsion. Okay, there we go. Ah, thank God. All right. Thank freaking Lord. Knockout. Shh, don't even. I swear to God, Wolf's Head. Don't you start with me, sir. Medium freight. Okay. All right, we're gonna go and try to grab some more laranite here. They wanted me immediately for 32. I'm glad I did not do that. Yeah, that. Oof. Okay, hold on, my kid. All right, I gotta send my kiddos pictures here. Hold on, this is definitely a thing. There we go. Okay. Already started. Object in motion stays in motion. Oh my God. Unless acted upon by an external force. Exactly. I'm the goddamn external force, you sons of bitches. That's right. I said it. I'm the external force, you bitches. Taking a break from working on the new bed. 2 people recommended. Going together easy with just me working on it. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad that it's going together so well for you. Shoves Wolf said harder. Unstoppable object. Okay, before we go anywhere. Oh, hey, look, there's a jump drive in there now. Giggity. All right, and that is going to make sure. Okay, I'm going to pull that, and that out. Okay. Okay. All the extras out. Done. I will deflect it on immovable force. On an immovable force. My God. Y'all are freaking funny. I love it. Okay, so we managed to get something a little riskier. We were running some laranite. That comes with a fair amount of problems if somebody decides to jump us. Okay, yep, done. All right. Can't stop, so we'll deflect. See, there you go. Deflect. It's still moving. You're just in a different direction. Can't stop it, it just deflected. Oh, that is. Hold on, wait, what? It's my youngest daughter. Sorry, I've got to. I've got to. One of my girls, I gotta. See, here's the thing is, technically that makes me a dad to three girls. I'm a father figure to 3 girls. That's wicked. That is wicked. That is crazy. Not gonna say it. Listen, 2 of them are grown adults. Well, what you would legally in Canada classify as an adult. You can buy alcohol, you can buy your own weed, you can buy your own cigarettes. An adult. 19 years of age. My youngest is only 17. And no, the two that are 19 are not twins. Makes what I was gonna say even worse. Not gonna say it. Both the older girls have boyfriends. One of them is going off to university soon. For child psychology. No. Thank God. Thank fucking God. That would be weird. If I ever hear that, I'm going to... Dude, I will crawl out of my skin. If I ever hear that, I will literally crawl out of my skin. Okay, so we're going to go back to Lathan. Going back for more Laranite, chat. Got a jump drive, though, so... All right, here we go. So HDMS Lathan, we're gonna grab more Laranite. We're gonna head out to Green Glade. We have no crime stat, yeah, we have no crime stat. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. Why does it still have moisture on my screen? I'm like, bro. You could only keep it up, keep it in for so long. No, thankfully I don't hear either. So here's the thing, my youngest girl, would be happy to die single as a crazy cat lady. Her words exactly. She thinks women are bitches, and she thinks men are disgusting, and she's all right just staying single with her Hot Wheels collection and building Legos with cats and just working her job at working with animals. She's all right with that. Kid's 17. She's already got shit figured out. She has had a boyfriend. It's just one of those, yeah, she's just like, first of all, men are disgusting and women are bitches, and I relate to cats. I relate to the animals that come into the pet store where I work, and I have all the Hot Wheels I could ever want. She's got a collection. Kid's got an actual Hot Wheels collection, and she has them on her wall, still in package, and she's got them organized. She may have gotten a little OCD for me. It's the thing. It is definitely a vibe. Okay, so the Agricium, just that was terrible. So we're gonna do Lathan to Green Glade. All right, let's do. Hold on, let's do a trade route. Oh, I want to check. What? I'm already. We're gonna do 100 SU. Profit overtime, pure profit, number of stops, allow wait time, smart filters, expanded. Okay. Just select all. There we go. Okay. Let's start with HTS Lathan. I would. Oh my God. Can I? HMS Lathan. HDMS. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. This is new starting location. Best circular route. Okay, Alright, well. This could potentially fare horribly for us. So we're gonna run a little more Laranite here. I actually kind of feel like, wonder if Diamond really, Laranite's great, but I think Diamond is actually more lucrative, isn't it? Diamond or gold? Ooh, gold would be. I think gold would be a good one. Oof, that popping was terrible. All right, so we're gonna drop down to Lathan here. So once we get down to Lathan, I don't know. I don't actually know. They don't auto load here though, do they? It's the only downside. I'm gonna have to manually load this. So we're gonna have 55 size 2 freaking crates. Excuse me. Why? Where's my, excuse me, sir? Sir? Thank you. I was like, why is my freaking radar off, bro? My radar should not be off. What kind of weirdo recommends a bed? I swear to God. Really?
Radar contact.
Burt Horner, huh? You're not moving. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're gonna try it. Oh, Dad's gonna try something. Just hold on. No. Mercenary. There it is. There it is. Hold arms. Accept off.
Shields damaged. Collision alert. Front.
Get F, sir.
Collision alert.
Holy crap. Oh, God damn. What in the actual hell is happening here? I swear to God, if this dude hits me and blows me up, I'm gonna be real upset about it.
Collision alert. Front.
Mm-hmm.
Collision alert. Front.
Yep. This guy's barely fucking put a scratch on me, honestly.
Shields damaged. Collision alert. Front.
Okay, this guy keeps trying to frickin' just heel haul me, isn't he?
Collision alert. Front.
Well, I picked the fight. At least we don't have cargo on board. Go, Jesus. Oh, the lag is bad. I'm gonna be honest, the lag is like really bad. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but these things are like lagging all over the place. Oh. What the? Excuse me? What the actual crap? I'm kind of hoping this guy just plows himself into the fucking ground, you know?
Collision alert. Front. Shields damaged.
Where? Wow. What the actual hell was that? Yeah, the lag is bad. These hits are barely registering.
Collision alert. Front.
Yeah, this is definitely not as easy as it used to be, chat. I think his weapons are just about busted.
Shields damaged.
How is... Wow, he's just about cooked. How is this guy still even flying? They really kind of upped some of the... They did actually definitely up the amount of damage ships can take, especially smaller ships. Oh, where in the... What the... Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. There we go, one down. Just about freaking melted that guy's shields. Shields melted. Pisces is a tough ass little ship here. Holy crap. Not anymore. Cook. Oh, he's just about cooked too. There we go. Nice. Oh. Wasn't really expecting to get into combat, but here we go. Okay, holy crap on a cracker. Whoo, Taxman cometh! Evildoers, Taxman! Sure, drop them behind an engine, then initiate burn. Spacing needs a rope, then roll. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Rope works around spaceships too. Also, thankfully, got lazy full motion bed frame. I can keep my feet up and chillax with my knee at a comfortable... Hi, Icy. How are you? Tax man cometh. All right, let's see if we can grab some Laranite. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but we were actually able to actually, I think, effectively defend ourselves. Hello, you survived. I did. Basically, scratched the paint. We scratched the paint on the ship. Dad scratched the paint. The bed isn't wired via AWS. Is it even a bed? Oh my god. I don't need my bed to be wired. Not necessary. All right, so while we're refueling, let's get off the ship here. Evildoers! Taxman. 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 Uh-oh, uh-oh, hold on. Oh, thank God, I do have my helmet on. Jesus. Rule number 1, chat. What do you never do? Step off your ship before verifying that you are wearing your freaking helmet. Frame rates are hard, by the way. From ratas. The from ratas are hard, shit. Hi, CNSD. Hello. Hello, how are you? I hope you are well. Alright, we got, what do we got here? Reclaimed water. It's toxic. That sounds, yeah, it says, listen, we're just gonna grab this. Yeah, we're just gonna grab the snaggle stick. Reclaimed water sounds fucking terrible. No thanks. Rain check. I'll pass. Okay, what do we got? Something lootable? Okay, yep. Okay, there we go. USB. B is for boof. No. You know, no. You seem to have, why are you so fascinated with the boofing? Why are you fascinated with butt stuff? Exactly. Don't boof the cable. Why, Slider, why are you fascinated with butt stuff? I mean, I gotta ask. The clever breakthrough. I mean, I suppose it's still weird that they're looking at oxygenating human beings through their booties. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's freaking weird, man. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. I see, right? Do not boof the cable. Don't do it, man. Science, bitch. It's like science, bitch. Girlfriend like it for... I don't know. I mean, that's between them and their wife. I mean, that's why we went to a universal standard. Universal standard. Oh my God. That's a toolbox. I want that toolbox. That looks dope, eh? There are a lot of ships just like down bad out here. A lot of ships down bad out here. Not really sure how that happens, but you know. Remember, the motto of the Roman army, never leave your brothers behind.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I
Thanks, Icy.
But I've considered it.
Thanks. If I could kill it, I would. Thanks. Thanks, sir. Thanks. We're gonna have to come back for that. Thanks. If I could kill it, I would. Damn, my own moderator. My son. The fuck? Ooh, Ma's ready to eat chicken. Let's go. Sniggle sticks. Sure. Okay. We're here for Laranite, right? As well as loot. Okay, so let's go to select location. Nope. HDMS Lathan. Thank you. I would very much like that. No. I want it in 2SU. Yes. Can I just type in 2SU containers? Yes. 110 SU. Done. Okay. That leaves us 18 SU free. 490,000. It's 500,000 credits right there in cargo. You're welcome. The MP3's twice the age of your kid. You just never mind. The amount of downships is the same reason there are a massive number of downships on Hoth. Yeah, because the Empire sucks. The Empire started it. Hoth more like cult. No reason. More like cold. Oh, all right. Hold on. What am I? I have a space battle in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Space penis. I mean, do we need space penis? Do we need the penoise? Okay, we're gonna do that and that and that and that, that and that. Okay, so that all goes there. The food goes down in this end. Okay, so that, and that goes there. Beautiful. All right, now we're good. Perfect. The space penoise. The penoise. Give me all of your penoise. I have no idea what I'm actually saying. All right, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Can I? You know, I've been told size doesn't matter. I've actually been told that sometimes size is just terrible. Oh, God. Wow, that is rapid. And I mean, honestly, why not have a space battle in the middle of nowhere? Just out of curiosity. Usually, here's the thing. Usually if you're trying to hide, you want to be in the middle of nowhere. That's why they had a space battle in the middle of nowhere. Because that's where the rebel base was. In the middle of nowhere, because they're trying to stay off the main grid. They're trying to stay out of the way. Well, the easiest way to do that, be in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so let's. All right, that's good. There we go. What's wrong? You having a bad day? I mean, I was having a bad day. Star Wars plus Star Wars, yeah, Star Wars joke. Welcome to my dork side. Okay, so we currently have 490,000 credits invested into this cargo. Which means we are definitely running a much higher risk. I should actually. You're having a bad day. One thing I am actually glad to see, though, is that the cargo elevators seem to be functioning a lot better comparative to 4.4. All right, so the object here is we're trying to maximize the amount of money we're making by running some riskier cargo instead of just doing the standard hauling missions and gaining reputation, which, by the way, the reputation, it's actually nice to see that that's actually finally getting expanded. But that being said, it's like, okay, well, we're doing, you know, small ship hauling. And some of those contracts are fairly lucrative, but they're really not making us the money that we're looking for. So it was like, hey, well, how do we fix that? Well, this is how you do it. You run the riskier stuff. You actually invest your own money in the high value materials cart and the commodities, and you run those. Now, with this comes, again, there's definitely a greater assumed risk. Just if anything from other more so from other players, because you can get jumped by somebody who has decided that the life of the pirate's life is for them. You know, and with that, then you end up, well, not really sure what was going on there. That was very strange. And because I am not running a fully crewed ship, because this ship actually technically requires a crew of 3. Like, you've got a pilot, co-pilot, and a gunner. We are not running that config. As you can see, we're doing this solo. We're doing it solo just to show that even with a ship that requires like a crew of 3, it is still possible to do this.
Basically, right now, I'm just trying to live my best space life. There we go. There it is. Okay, we got it. Nice. Slid in there like a pro. Put that one, move the next one into the empty slot above. No, the problem is, even though this cargo hold in this ship is designed for 128 SU of cargo, and I am trying to do this, I'm doing this with 2 SU crates. Sometimes, even when you've got things built up, they still choose not to. It's just the way the space calculations work. It can be a little funny sometimes, right? So yeah, we're manually loading this. I do not have the cargo space to use an Atlas for this, and it's quite honestly not worth having. Using the Atlas, I've got a Geo. Geo's for mining, so. Now, what you were saying is I could have put that one down and then slid the one that was already up on that level across. And I understand what you're saying, but sometimes that does not work because it has this weird bounding box around the bulkheads. Yo, I messed up. Thank you so much for hitting up that resub. Appreciate it, man. How are you doing? I've been seeing some of your... Man, I gotta say, you are so freaking active on socials, dude. Space Life is better with subs as far as I know. I mean, watching Sumo on the... Oh, wait, Sumo? Wait, what? As in, like, sumo wrestling? Or is this... Nah, dude, I am always like super impressed with your social media prowess. Pull that around, roll it around, roll it around. Okay, hold on. Just gonna pop that there. You. Something even though it's funny too, because you know this is my living, but my social media presence is kind of potato by comparison. If it's not like some form of live stream, then I generally don't pay much attention to it for whatever reason. Almost. Yeah, the Hatsubancho is going up. Really? I haven't watched sumo in so fucking long. Actually, that was something I would actually watch sumo wrestling fights when I was raiding in World of Warcraft, but have it on a second monitor back in the day. To have it up. That's probably why sometimes I screwed up on freaking raid calls. Really? I just knocked myself on my ass. Yes up. Get your ass up. Some bitch. Actually, I think one of the things I find the craziest, honestly, is I've known you since your kids were like babies. Like, I have known this man for so long, all because of World of Warcraft, all because of WoW. Right? Exactly. I try to advocate for the other vets, disabled people. That's why. So that's awesome, man. I'll pay gold to.
Oh, hell no.
I want to see the shiny. I want to see the color of your gold before you get a chance to mount, sir. I want to see that. It's got to be in my hand. I want to see that shiny.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Exactly. Oh, the gold. Your shiny is where the storm wind don't shine. Oh God. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, sir. I've come to realize those of you who live in California are a completely different breed. Y'all are different. I thought Canadians were different. No. Y'all in California are built different too. Whoa. Easy does it. There you go. Okay. Y'all in Cali built different. Okay. All right. And then we're going to do this. Oh, really? Down. Thank you. There it is. Oh, thank God. I can think of a lot of things I will put where your storm wind doesn't shine, sir. And amount isn't one of them. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Actually, in a lot of ways, I think those of you who live in the state of California are very similar to Canadians. I had enough of that bullshit. I'm just doing this. I'm like, nah, fuck this. Canada and California have the most in common. It's true. It's no jokes. No jokes. It is very true. California and Canada are very similar in a lot of respects. Hey, there we go. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. It's the Arcade. Happy Wednesday. We're doing a little bit more higher risk stuff today with the Zeus. We've been throwing our own money into the cargo game here and purchasing commodities to trade on the market and hoping that we're not getting shot down in the process of collecting our, our bounty, as it were. No, sir. I need you to you spin me right around, bitch. You spin me right around. I swear to God, sir. Thank you. Man, they can't just make this easy. Your government guy just gives them a chance to have a voice. Yeah. There's a state you'd be most like down to the conservative streaks that pop up too. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, but yeah, so if you're joining us, we're doing some Laranite runs with the Zeus today. Putting our proverbial credits where our mouth is. And hopefully not paying the price for this. We did get into a little bit of combat before we landed here. We had a couple of AI freaking drones just being a bit of a pain in the ass. Made short work of them, but you know, hey. Yeah, exactly. We're not screwing up. Much to the disappointment of everybody watching. Yeah. Yeah, much to the disappointment of everyone watching. We're not screwing up. I know, go figure. I can't be the guy who's screwing everything up all the time. Sometimes I gotta leave that to the others, right? There's others that play and stream, you know, stream this, so I gotta leave it to them sometimes, you know? Hey, we don't need that level. We don't need that kind of negativity here, okay? We don't need that negativity here. Don't make me put a mount in your Stormwind, all right? Actually, you know what? No, we'll let 2 slider mount for gold. By the way, this bug fix, man, everything was buttery smooth in both Vulkan and DX before the bug fix on Friday. Now it has been nothing but I've been plagued with nothing but issues. Especially from a performance standpoint. The performance has been absolute shit since last Friday. Actually, you know what? No. There we go. Okay. Boom. Done. Nice. The hanger shit is killing me. You might have to actually do a character reset. You won't lose anything for it, but you might actually have to do a character reset. It could actually be your character itself is bugged. You know what? Let's do. That is, unfortunately, that is very much a thing too, right? Where the character itself is bugged. There's a problem in the database, so you have to request a character, like a character reset. Oh, you got another. All right, put that there. There we go. I clearly was well, and that's the thing, right? Like you're oddly in some kind of a request loop, which sucks, right? All right, we're almost done. We've almost got the ship loaded here, guys. Yeah, let's go. This is where things start getting a little hinky. Okay. We'll get Sleepy set up. And that's the thing. I like, we got T-Ville, Nuts Life, you, Icy and SD, Growing Pain. We've got a few members of this community that are into, like, who are in for Star Citizen. How in the actual F? Okay, come on. Oh, you mother trucker. Sometimes, chat. Sometimes. Holy shit. My God, we finally got that up there. Yeah, let's go. Told me what? Don't you start with me, sir. Don't you? I don't want to hear. You just keep your... Mind your P's and Q's, sir. Don't you start with your shit. All right, you know what? Hold on. We're going to do this. Mother trucker. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Put that back over there. I'm gonna start just hauling everything in one SU crates because this is bullshit. This is actually this has gotten like kind of beyond the level of ridiculousness. I mean, I get why everybody uses an Atlas. I understand. I get it. But ultimately, like from a functionality standpoint, the Atlas should not be the go-to answer. Nor should I have to like play freaking silly buggers to finagle this in because the bounding boxes are so freaking tight. Like, I understand having like fairly strict tolerances, but this is actually kind of beyond that. Like, these tolerances are so freaking strict. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is completely and utterly absurd. I'm wasting too much time trying to get that. Especially considering it is 75 degrees Celsius on this freaking moon. This took way longer to load than I was expecting, but hey. I'm probably going to end up doing a couple of these runs later tonight after dinner and after we've taken the, you know, Miss and I have taken the dogs out and we've had some food and no more pizzas. No more pizza, chat. Dad can't have pizza and it makes me sad. It goes against when you're trying to reduce your cholesterol and your sugars and increase your protein and reduce bilirubin because there is a fear of liver damage, even though I am not an alcoholic. Apparently I have a fatty liver. Which that one's fun. That one's fun for me. I have big people diseases, but I'm not a big person. I am most definitely not a heavy person. Oh. Okay, how in the... Wait a minute. These are 2 SU apiece. Okay, down to the last 4. I think we're gonna be all right. We got space. I'm just, it's the unforgiving game. The unforgiving game of Jenga. That made me nervous. Designed for each other. Yeah, so the, as you can see, like what is with this weirdness? What in the actual happening? There we go. That is wild. That is so absurdly wild, man. Okay, well, let's do what we can. Drop that there, and then we're gonna go there to here. Cute. Almost, we're almost done. Crap. And we're gonna take this out to Green Glade. It's the idea anyway.
Last one. So yeah, the one thing I'm starting to realize is the our Gray Cat tractors, the handheld, are way touchier now. Like, holy crap, these things, you basically blink at them and they're just like, bruh. See what I mean? Like, you even look at it cross-eyed and this thing's just like all over the place. Ah, that is wild, man. All right, maybe we can, I don't know, I mean, I don't know. Are they trying to punish us for doing this by hand? Is that what the object is here? Because, I mean, that's definitely an effective way of doing it, I guess. And you guys can see, right? Like, I'm not like flinging this thing around rapidly. I'm trying to finesse this thing, but holy crap. Like, it's not like I'm blind or anything. It's just the bound. I think they've got too tight a tolerance on the bounding box, like the collision boxes for this stuff. Yeah, the tolerances are way too tight on this. They've got to ease up on that because that's stupid. That is fucking retarded. Yeah, I said that. No, I don't feel bad that I just said that. Bad game design is bad game design. It doesn't matter who's making the game. Bad design is bad. Straight up. It's very strange considering it's like, did I finally get it to, holy crap, we finally got it to slide in there. God damn. That felt like it was going to take forever. Wowza. No, these are definitely not designed for forklifts. No.
All right, you notice how also as soon as you pick it up, it just starts to like wobble all on its own and do whatever the... Seriously? Get over there. I don't care. I don't care what config you get in there, you just get in there. Done with your crap. Holy shnikes, man. We finally did it. Ooh. All right. I hope you guys understand. I am not unloading this. I am not manually unloading this. Let me in my ship. Running through the back hatch ain't happening. It's not gonna happen. Not a chance. All right, yeah, I was about to say, how's my hydration? Looking a little scuffed. Well, at least being in the ship isn't killing me anymore. All right, we'll get that hydration up. Thank you. Helmet on. Thank you. Good. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care that I littered in my own damn ship. It's my ship. I don't care. All right.
Engines are on. Take off.
And we're off.
Shields are off.
All right, let's get into nav. Get ourselves moving here and finally go cash in and see what we've got. What do we want? We want Green Glade, please. Green Glade Station. There we go. Done and done. Nice and close. Beautiful. Let's go. I just hope that what I ultimately hope is that I know 4.6 looks like it's going to be coming in shortly. What I ultimately hope at the end of the day is that Cloud Imperium Games fixes whatever the bug fix that they put out on last Friday, which, by the way, patching on a Friday is a terrible idea for a game. Guys, Tuesdays. Monday or Tuesday, right? Pick the start of the week. That way there's no problems over the weekend. Makes more sense. But that being said, like, nothing but issues since the patch, the bug fix on Friday. That is a Polaris. I do not like that. That makes me nervous. I do not have the weaponry or the shielding to protect myself from a goddamn Polaris. Oh, this could be bad. Kate Nova, huh? I don't know who Kate Nova is, but I hope that they're friendly. I hope they're friendly. All right, I think we should be close enough for me to call home here. There we go. Hangar request. We gotta get in close to this Polaris here. All right, well, they're moving off, so.
Landing gear deployed.
Thank you. Like, whoa, 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 easy, 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 easy. Not get too freaking crazy here.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
All right. Okay, so refueling is in progress. Thank goodness. Cost us 490,000 credits for the cargo that we currently have in our hold. 490,000. So that's a pretty penny. I do love me my Zeus though. That is a beautiful piece of ship right there, chat. All right, we're gonna throw this down into storage. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked to load the ship, but I mean it's just fidgety controls with the tractor beam. I'm wondering if maybe the larger the tractor like the rifle style might actually be better. Oh God! Oh, the weather outside looks like ass. Cross my heart and hope to die. All right, here we go. Ooh, boy. This poor game design. Again, I think all it is just it's a matter of the bounding boxes for the collision is just a little too tight on tolerance, and they need to loosen that up just a hair. Because otherwise it then just makes things far more complicated and difficult than they need to be. All right, let's see how much we make from this. So we spent 490. And we're going to see how much money we make from this. So 490, huh? Okay. Location, the Zeus. Thank you. $105,000. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Not too shabby. I can live with that. $105,000 profit off of that. So, I mean, the thing is, though, is like doing the risky cargo like this it requires a little finagling, right? It is definitely, it's not for everyone. It takes time. It's not quick money by any stretch of the imagination. Best 1.5. We're just gonna go to trade tools, trade routes. Start with 1.5 million. I'm not worried about. All right, so why are there no circular routes anymore? I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna check UEX. UEX corp.space. Trade commodities, locations, routes. There we go. Okay. Vehicle is a Zeus MK II CL. All right, so we're gonna, while we're waiting, let's just see what we've got here. Okay. Let's do 1.5. All right. We'll start. Okay, let's try that maybe. SU, I want to do 110 SU. This doesn't do it the same way, does it? See, all I want is a route. That's it. I just want routes, but this... I want loops only. Investment, 58 million. $200. What ship has 250K? Next gateway. What ship has 250K? Is that the Hull C? The Hull C can't haul 250,000 frickin' SCU, can it? That doesn't feel right. I mean, awesome if possible. Zeus MK II CL. $2 million investment. So you go to fallow field. Huh. But if I want it to loop though. There is a loop route. So what do we pick up at Samson's then? Interesting. So for 2 million in a Zeus, which is only, and we're only picking up 48 SCU of what though? Gasping weevil eggs? Okay, hold on. Gasping weevil eggs are illegal though, aren't they? That's the illegal cargo. I mean, that's shit. Let's check for monitored. Okay. That might be a little bit better. CMAC, construction materials, Atlevsky, 2 Port Tressler. 110 SCU. Almost 1 million credits. That would make us 344. Loop routes. That might be a better option, chat. Because it's still a risk because we're putting out 1 million credits per load. We grab scrap at Port Tressler. And drop that at Levski. Shit, that's not bad. Well, we literally start at Port Tressler with scrap tomorrow. Pick up the scrap, drop it at Levski, pick up the construction materials at Levski, transport those to Tressler. I think we might actually be onto something. I legitimately think we might be onto something there. That might be a better plan. Again, a little bit higher risk, right? We're still gonna. Now that being said, because that's monitored material, right? So if we do this one, what are we picking up? Terranite, a Samson and Sons. We're only making 11,000 on that. See, it's I don't know, man. That's a hard call. That is a real hard call, chat. Okay, so we're on station right now. Let me pop my helmet. Can we go? I'm gonna go to the food court real quick here. I mean, we're not hurting for money at this point because we're almost up to 2 million credits. So we've been able to make some scratch out of this. It's just ultimately what it comes down to is how much of a risk. I'm not willing to get caught by security forces. I mean, I want some high risk, but having to outrun like the gasping weevil eggs, I don't know about that. That does. That them drugs and other things. I don't know how I feel about it. Sir, freaking, yo, what do you got? Hey, listen, man. Y'all got any of them there citrus beef burrito? Okay, I'll grab that. Yeah, let's go. I'm a freaking noms, buddy. Yeah. All right, that takes care of the hunger. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna grind out a little bit of some extra credits tonight with the Zeus in prep for tomorrow. And I think tomorrow we're gonna start doing some runs into Levski. Now the risk with running into Levski, which is in the Nick system, is the possibility of running into Vandal raiding parties. Slightly more risky. We run the risk of running into Vandal. And they have no chill whatsoever. The Vandal have zero chill. Like fucking none. That could make things very, very interesting, to say the least. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap things up here as they are. I do want to take a quick moment to say thank you to all of you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. Whether you're watching over on YouTube or on Twitch, I appreciate every single one of you for putting in the time and just being here and watching the stream. YouTube, as always, thank you so much for smacking the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. I really do truly appreciate it. We're pushing for a little bit of growth on YouTube this year. And you know what? Like if I have the ability to finally do something with the YouTube side of things, I'm looking forward to it. I really want to do that. And Twitch, as always, thank you for your follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, gifted subs. Thank you for the bits. And thanks for touching me with your tiny tips.
Oh my.
we're gonna get out of here. Let me back out of the game first. Right? Let's get out of the game first. I think Twitch, we're gonna go rating. So if you guys don't mind sticking around for a quick moment, I would, if the game actually, there we go. Thank you. I was like, is the game gonna come out and like gonna let me out? Or is it just gonna do dumb shit? I am going to send you guys over to the one and the only, the Hunter Wild on Twitch. Hunter is a friend. He is also a friend of this community. He's an incredible human being. He just recently became a father. So the baby Wild has been keeping him on his toes, with lack of sleep and so on and so forth. If you wouldn't mind, give him kisses when you get over there. Tell him he's cute. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys over on Hunter's channel in a few moments. Enjoy your Wednesday evenings, and I'll see you back here for Thursday stream. Cheers, everybody.